Okay, so we'll try to find a expression or value of the cosine 36 in this video. So by using double angles. Okay, so cosine 36 is what we are trying to find as the exact value, right? So what I'm gonna try, I'm gonna say, let's say this is equal to x, right? And then the goal is using the some other angles related to the 36 that can be written as like a half or double angle to get 36, right? So 72 might be a good shot, or 18 could be, or somehow related to the 36. Then some angles that is can be written in terms of like 36, or 36 can be written in terms of some other, is what we are gonna try using. Okay, so first thing I'll try, like if I wanna go with cosine like 72, right? Cosine 72, and maybe we should remind the double angle, right, first. So the double angle for cosine, so cosine 2x is equal to cosine square x minus sine square x, or 2 times cosine square x minus 1. And if you don't know why this is the case, you can take a look at those videos as well. And then, or 1 minus 2 sine square x, right? So, but I'm gonna use the second one because I like to write the 72 in terms of just cosine, because the cosine is what we are defining. So the cosine 72, which can be written 2 times 36, which is double angle, is equal to 2 times cosine like 36, but that's square minus 1. Actually, instead of writing this, we can replace x for this, so which means cosine 72 is equal to 2x squared minus 1. Okay, so this is fine, but we do have only one equation, and then I don't know the cosine 72 either, right? And I'm gonna label this guy as y. So maybe we can double this one more time. So if I double this number, so cosine 144, so let's try that. So cosine 2 times 72, or cosine 144, is the same as negative of cosine 36, because the 36 and 144 just supplementary. So in the second quadrant, the cosine will be negative. So we should have the same value, but the negative sign. So, and then I do know that was equal to x. So that means this is equal to negative x. So the cosine 144 is equal to negative x, but we can write this 144 in terms of 72 as well. And if I take the double angle for cosine, so this can be written as 2 times cosine squared 72 minus 1. And then we know this is equal to negative x. And I already said cosine 72 as a y value, so which means this is going to be 2y squared minus 1 equals negative x. Okay, this is okay because we have y equals 2x squared minus 1, and then now we have x in terms of y. You can do some sort of substitution. If you plug y into this equation, you will get the fourth power of x. We can try to solve that equation, but the fourth degree is not nice looking. So instead, we are going to try something else. So y equals 2x squared minus 1. And then this is equal to negative x equals 2y squared minus 1. So if I subtract these two equations, so then you will actually get difference of squares. So that will be a sum, which is a powerful, and then you cancel those numbers. So the left side is x plus y, and the right side is 2 times x squared minus y squared, which is x minus y times x plus y. And then the ones will cancel. Since we know the cosine 36 is a positive number, and then cosine 72 is also a positive number, so x plus y is positive, so we can divide both sides by x plus y. And if I do so, we will get 1 over 2 is equal to x minus y. Okay, so we know that x was equal to this expression, negative x is equal to this expression, so maybe we can do now substitution. So the 1 over 2 equals negative x. So x is this guy. So if I multiply this by negative, so you will get negative 2y squared plus 1, and then minus y. And let's clean this a bit. So multiply by 2 and then pull everything on one side. So you will get negative 4y squared. So that should be 4y squared And then if you multiply this by 2, you get -2. And then I will pull those on the other side. So that will be 2y. And then plus 2. So that will be -2. Divide by 2. So you will get 2y squared plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So now we can try factoring, but it doesn't look we can. So I'm going to go with the quadratic formula. So the y value would be, the negative version of this guy will be -1 plus or minus the discriminant, right? B squared, which is 1 minus 4 times 2 times -1 over 2. So the goal was to get the, like, not y actually. So we were looking for x. Maybe I should have substitute like the other one instead of y, maybe instead of doing this one. But anyway, so we got the y equals a number, which is like, that's gonna be 9, which is 3, which is actually not bad. So because this is gonna be 1 plus 8, which is 9, that's gonna be 3. So the y value would be -1 plus or minus 3 over 2. So which is gonna be like 2 over 2, which is 1, or -2. So the cosine 72 is a positive, so we just need to take this guy, which is 1. But it doesn't make sense because we do have cosine 72 as y value, which is equal to 1. So there is something, I guess, wrong with that. So I hope I didn't mess with my equation. Okay, so as soon as we have this equation, like 1/2 equals x minus y, we want to get the cosine 36, which is the x value, right? So maybe we should write y in terms of x so we can get a quadratic and then go from there. So this equation has y, this equation has y. Maybe I'll just take this guy and plug right here. So then our equation will be 1/2 equals x, which is what we want, minus y. So well, this is y value. So if you subtract this expression, so from x, so you will get minus 2x squared plus 1. Let's multiply by 2. So you will get 1, 2x minus 4x squared plus 2. And then let's pull everything one side. So 4x squared minus 2x and minus 1. Okay, so we have now a quadratic, so we cannot really factor this guy. So let's use the quadratic formula. So the x should be 2 plus or minus b squared will be 4 minus 4 times -1. And all over divided by 2 times a, which is 8. So then this is gonna be, since we are looking for a positive number, so we should take the plus. So that is gonna be 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 is 2 root 5. And then this is over 8. If I divide the top and bottom by 2, so I will get the x as 1 plus root 5 over 4. Okay, this is the value of the cosine 36 by using the double angle. So I hope that was clear. So I'll ask you to think about a geometric figure as well, because 36, 72, 72 triangle and using some log cosine is gonna give us another solution as well, but I will leave that for you as a challenge. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.